Hey folks, welcome back to this edition of Ben's Bits. Last week we discussed the topic of non-performing notes and if they were a good fit for a particular portfolio. And the point of that bit was mainly to highlight that you really need to have the right kind of tolerances to operate in that arena because although the entry price is very attractive, you really need to know your stuff when it comes to that particular type of investments because of the nuances associated with them. And this week is going to be mainly for those of you who we deal with on a regular basis or who follow us consistently because we're finding that most of you are asking very similar questions. And we thought we'd spend some time discussing the state of the union, as it were. And I know most of you are hearing conflicting reports from different news outlets or various different organizations or talking heads, as it were. But it's on the topic of whether or not you should keep your rental or sell it for maximum profit. And listen, there are a lot of organizations and people saying to sell right now, but you really need to look at your portfolio in the totality of its parts. If you've been following us for a while, you know what we believe. It's an easy answer for those of you who want more cash flow every month and want to eliminate those pesky headaches that accompany rentals. However, if you're looking at your portfolio through the lens of wealth preservation and are thinking of leaving a portfolio for many generations downfield or charitable things like that, it may be a play for you. As most of you know now, the rental moratorium came to an end on Saturday, and even though HUD set aside millions of dollars for rental assistance, there are a lot of landlords that are choosing to offload the rentals because of the last year and a half and the issues that have made the news and cash flow that was non-existent. And while yes, it is a hot real estate market right now, you have to also remember that we're at an all-time low when it comes to available assets. And it takes very short time to sell a house nowadays. Really, there isn't a lot of houses for sale, so they're selling fast. And it's a little misleading for those not familiar with the market. So the question that needs to be asked is, if you're thinking about whether to sell your rentals or not, is this: what was the main reason you acquired those rentals in the first place? If it was for cash flow, you know there are way better avenues for that. With notes, you get more cash flow without the headaches, things of that nature. But if you're looking for wealth preservation, it could be a good play for you, but you'll need to run those numbers, obviously. But also, you need to look at the totality of the portfolio to see if it's worth it to keep or make the decision to offload the asset while it's hot. So that's it for this edition of Ben's Bits. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.